Hello, it's CraftyRia, and welcome to Monday Night Live. I'm so glad everybody is here. I hope you can see and hear me okay. I was just moving my mic here, tightening it up there in case it made some noise. All right. Welcome to Monday Night Live. Today it is Monday, July 10th, and I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. We have a lot of folks already in the chat. We have Agnes, one of my awesome channel members, Christine, another awesome channel member and one of my moderators. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate you. We have Angela, Denise, Carla, welcome in, and also welcome to everybody who happens to be watching. Lurking is what we call it when you're just watching and not chatting, which is fine. I appreciate that as well. All right. Today we're going to, of course, do some Mad Libs. And since it's July, we're going to do Christmas in July again. So I picked one out of this Mad Lib book that I received from Michelle M. and Lisa K. So hopefully Michelle will join us and get to be part of the Mad Lib as well. And of course, you know, that means I need a volunteer. So what we do, in case you're new here, when we do the Mad Libs, I ask for the different parts of speech. You guys put them in the chat, and then our volunteer picks one or two or however many we need, and then they go in the story. And thank you, Agnes, for volunteering. I appreciate you. And let's get started. Let me go ahead and let you know what the first word is going to be that we need. And sometimes we do more than one at once. And we need an adjective. And let's go ahead and put two adjectives in the chat. And at least two, but I'll have Agnes pick two for this first one. And also, the channel members, you'll notice that there is a new emote in there. A friend of ours, a friend of the stream, the Creativist, he does a lot of AI work, and he made some emotes, and there was a purple smiley face, and I went ahead and replaced one that was not being used. It had scissors or something, and it was not very visible, so I replaced it with this purple smiley. So if you're a channel member and you see this smiling purple, it looks like a grape, maybe, I'm not sure, go ahead and put it in the chat. And I do appreciate his work, and he says all of his stuff is free to use. So I will put a link to his Discord server in the Facebook group, and I am working on, he inspired me, he doesn't know it, but inspired me to get my own Discord server up and going. So for those of you that don't have Facebook, I'll have a Discord server where we can chat and do things as well. And hello, Destilu and Michelle M. And we are doing Christmas Mad Lib for July. And the first word we need is an adjective, and we need at least two of them. So today I'm going to make some Christmas cards and things. Not Christmas in July cards, just Christmas and just regular stuff. Let's see. I don't have any mail to open, but I did go through some of my older mail, and I pulled some Christmas cards and stuff out of that to use today. So I also pulled some of this out of the one of my mail packages from, let me see, I can't remember who I said it was from. Patricia. I've had this sitting near my desk forever. And there are these really pretty papers. And we have these. I thought maybe I'll just open with one of these. I'll start with one of these cards, even though it is not Christmas. I thought this was a super pretty background. Look at how shiny that is. I love it. That's right up my alley. And then also we have this elephant, which I think would go great on that background. And then maybe even one of these happy birthdays or something like that. And also in that mail was these here. These are rectangles. You can probably see on the back. And they are black and glittery. So let's play with this to begin with. And then we'll go ahead and get into the Christmassy things. All right. But this elephant's really cool, I think. So I think I'll cut this down. This is just a regular card base. I kind of wanted to see if it would all fit, and it does. So let me cut it down and we'll get this started. And so I need to make this be about 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And I'm not exactly sure if the edges are squared up. So I'm just going to start by squaring them up. Let's see, I'll just trim a little bit off of each edge here. Yep, I think it is square. Let's see, how does it look on here the way it is? Because it looks to be about the right size. This card base is wonky. Let me get that out of the way and get a normal card base. All right, let me take a little bit off this edge. This background's so pretty. So I don't have any new mail today. However, Angela, it should be, it's a channel member thing. It would be, I'm not exactly sure. In with the, there should be a whole bunch of emotes. Let's see if one of these would fit around this guy. Let's see. Let's try this third one. I'm just going to have to take them apart and try. I'm going to turn it upside down so the sticky side is up. I just want to see if it would fit on there. Yes, but I could probably go one smaller. That's true, Christine. Right. I think it's, you have to be a channel member to get those emotes. Now you could have regular emotes. There it is. Christine posted it in there. That's the new one. It doesn't show up on my screen because it's black. But if you have a white background, I bet it'll show up better. I can't put them in YouTube regular. I can only, the only ones I have access to add are for my channel members. If you have any on your device, then you're free to use them if they show up, if you know what I'm saying. All right, I'm going to try this. This is harder than it looks. Let's try this. Let me try it upside down first with the sticky side up. Let's see if it will, if this elephant will fit inside. He will. I'm pretty sure he will. This is a terrible thing to try to do on a live show. All right. Agnes, if you could pick me 2 of those adjectives, that would be great. Let's see. I think I'll leave a little bit of a white border only because it's going to be easier to trim. Well, you know what? It's already stuck. I'm not going to have a white border. That's okay. Nope, I'm going to have to move it up. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Let's try it again. This is very hard. What did I get myself into? All right, let's try that. If I hold my tongue just right. There we go. That should work. I'm going to remind me to never do this again. All right. What is SV? Okay, sarcastic and funky. All right, so there we go. We have that sort of. Oh, now that's a good emote, Angela. That is awesome. Okay, sarcastic. Let me take the cap off my pen. I'm going to leave it off. I hope I don't lose it. Sarcastic. And funky. Okay. The next word we need is a plural noun, and we need 2 of them. Yes, these, I thought these would be great. They are a pain in the something in the rear, yes, to use. And as you can see, it's not even perfect. I have a little extra here that I had to fold over. That's okay. We're going to just go with it. Now, I think I will keep a little bit of a white border. I'm going to just kind of trim this. Maybe I should just trim it with scissors and have it be wonky. I don't know, because it is wonky. I think Todd is taking Jonah out in case you hear some noise, and Crichton is very excited. Excuse me, he's very excited. All right, so we're going to leave that. So these, I thought I might use them sometimes on Christmas cards. I may never use them. They are really hard to work with. The smaller ones might not be as bad. Welcome in. Let's see. I don't know if I said hi to Michelle M. Hello, hello. Welcome in. And we're using, look, we're using this, Michelle. And then we have Mama V. Welcome in. Never try the elephant thing again. Oh, I love all the emotes you guys are putting in chat. I love it. Excellent. Love it. Yes, I don't know that I'm ever going to use this elephant. The elephant's fine. It's the black things that are kind of crazy, and I'm not even sure that I like it, but I've already done it, so it's there, and I don't want to waste the elephant, so we're just going to leave it be. I need something for this happy birthday to stand out on. I have this lion. He's cool too. So many cool things. All right. How about some... Hang on. I got to get it out of my thing here. What if I put... What about this? Yeah, maybe this. Let's see. Game over. You're right. You're right. All right, so we are looking for a plural noun, actually 2 of them. So put your plural nouns in the chat. We'll do this happy birthday. Boy, I'm really batting a million today. Okay, that'll work. All right, let's put that there. Let's put this here. I love this paper. This is so perfect. All right. I kind of like it. How about right like that? This is washi tape from Barely Art. Love this washi tape. It is such good quality. It actually sticks pretty good. It sticks good. It's really, really cool. Cool stuff. Then we have that will be happy birthday, and that does make it stand out. I just got to find a way to make it stick. All right, here we go. I know how to make it stick. Yeah, these are really cool. These sentiment strips. Yeah. These were sent to me. Oh, look at this. Oh, look, see, remember I asked if you guys thought I would fill this up? I did, except I didn't run the tape runner out yet. There we go. Or, you know, the leader tape, I guess you would call it. But now it's working. This is... In this one here, I keep the Scotch brand tape. I have another one that I use the cheapo stuff. But this Scotch brand tape, oh my goodness, it is so much worth so much the extra money. It is worth the extra money. Is that what I want to say? You know, it makes a big difference. The other stuff is fine. I don't mind it as much for thin paper and whatever, but if you want your stuff to really stick, this tape is amazing. And I usually try to find a good deal on Amazon or on eBay. I have found it as well. And I'm going to use this on the back. This is already sticky. But as you can see, when I tried to put it down, it doesn't like to stick on that glitter as much. It's hard to get things to stick to glitter, but I bet this adhesive, this Scotch adhesive will stick. And we are looking for a plural noun. We're looking for 2. So stick 2 of them in the chat. Ivy and I had an intense escapade. There is just no way to explain it in text. Okay. Well, I hope, Angela, I hope you're safe and it wasn't an unsafe escapade. I'm trying to get this on straight. All right, there we go. I know, right? I think Angela should have to say, since she mentioned it in chat, I think it's a law. You can't say halfway something and then just, well, I can't explain that. I think there's a law that if you tease, you have to complete your sentence. So there we have the elephant happy birthday. So I like the idea of the black, a border, because it does make things pop and stand out, except they're just hard to use. Yes. And how about some bling? Of course. We need a little bit of bling on here. Let's see what I have. That's handy. There is this, I have this bag of bling. I'll use these that I've just kind of had. I haven't bothered to put any of these away, and I just keep adding to this bag of bling. But there we have those little pieces there. I think that looks pretty good. And I'm going to leave that as is. And we have a happy birthday elephant. Very cool. I love this background paper. I don't know who makes it. If you guys know where this background paper comes from, let me know, because here are 3 pieces of it. This blue one has, I don't know if it's going to pick up. You see how it has the extra dimension of stuff. It's not just a blue foil. It has like an extra dimension. The green is just a green foil. And this one here is multicolored foil. That's okay, Angela. We'll try to keep up. I can't read that fast, so you can, it's all right if you type slow. All right. So then also in that same envelope, there were these beautiful butterflies. Look at this. This looks like those layered die cuts. You can see there's several different layers. And here's one with a couple of layers. Ooh, this one is blue and purple. It's got a little fuzz on there. So pretty. And then we have some 50s, which would be great for a 50th birthday or 50th anniversary. I don't know if I showed that one. That's really cool too. But I love these. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I will leave them out in my things and maybe use them. If you guys can think of what to do with them, I will try to do something. I would like to do something with these anyway. I don't know. There's this on the back. And then there is this, which, I love this very, very much. Maybe do some color blocking. I don't know. I'm playing. Maybe I should just stop. That would be cut off. Maybe put this over here. I don't know. And then have another happy birthday. I don't know, you guys. Let me know what you think. We do need 2 plural nouns, so stick them in the chat. Plural noun is just basically any old noun with an S at the end to make it more than one. Carla's neck of the woods has made it in the news. Michael Burnham escaped from jail and is on the run. Uh-oh. Lock your doors, Carla. Lock your doors. Be safe. So anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I'm just going to set them aside for now because I don't have a plan. Unless you guys can think of what to do, you tell me and we'll figure it out. So Angela says on her way back, Sure was in the grass sniffing as usual, and she jumped, skittered to the side. I thought something bitter. It's dark and I really can't see. All of a sudden I see a dog. Uh-oh, do you have a dog, Angela, now? Do you have an extra dog? All right, so the beginning of the story was that Angela and Ivy and Angela had an intense escapade. Friday night, they were on a walk between 10 and 11, so it's late out. And late in the evening outside. There we go. And then on their way back, Shore was in the grass sniffing, as usual. Ivy, I would imagine. And she jumped, skittered to the side. She thought something better. It's dark, so she couldn't see. And all of a sudden, she sees a dog. So we'll have to be in suspense. And while we're in suspense, everybody put 2 plural nouns in the chat. All right. Now, let's see. What are we going to do? I grabbed a million cards. I've had these from last week. This was from a while ago. But then this was in that package. I thought this guy was cute too. I've had this out for a long time. Such a beautiful card. I want to do something special with it. Some of these you guys have seen. I've had these in my thing forever. So here are some that were in that envelope. Oh, I love this one. And then there's that. There are 2 of these, and they open up really cool. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with those yet, but I like it a lot. And then there's a couple of these. A lot of these are new and haven't been written in. So I could kind of keep them the same. These are also new. However, they are kind of bent up and wonky. So I think I could just cut them apart. As you can see, they're not all folded correctly. And if I do fold them correctly, you're going to see the creases. So I think they'll have to be remade into new cards. But you know, that's what we do here. So let's try something here. Let's mess with one of these. Let's do it. And if you guys can think of what I should do with this butterfly, I'm going to have this stuff over to the side. Just remind me it's over there if you guys think of what to do with it. So I think I'm going to cut out these 3 squares and this decorative piece as well. So I'm going to start with the decorative piece. I'm going to give it a little bit of a regular red border. And I'm going to make it like a paper ribbon. Try to make it even on both ends. There we go. So there we have that decorative piece. And then I also have that I could use on something possibly. I'll put it with my scraps. And then I'm just going to cut these out with no red border. And just cut these out. I feel like my thing is crooked. Yes, there is. It is. I have a humper stuck to the back of it. That's better. See, a little bit made me crazy. So we have these 3 red snowflake pieces. And then what do we have for the inside? Oh, I might as well use that. That'll be perfect. What's on the back? It's white. Darn it. I was hoping the back was red. All right. All right, Agnes, we will use those two, Crafters and Mountains. I will put those in the story. So we have that. Very cool. All right. And we'll need more plural nouns, so hang on to those. I will put these two in the chat, Crafters and Mountains, and then we'll move on to more because there are more plural nouns coming up. So Crafters and Mountains. Oh, I love this. Okay, and the next thing we need is a verb, and we need 2 verbs. I'm going to save this white piece. It feels good, and I think it would be good for stamping. And let's get out. Let's see if these would fit on this small one. No, of course not. What am I thinking? Of course they're not going to fit on that small one. But would they fit? Would they be maybe 3? What if I put them long ways? Yeah. This one's a little bit bigger. I could put them that way. That's not going to be long enough, though. So let's try a 5x7 card. Let's see if they are. Yeah, I think they will. I might have to trim them down a little bit for the 5x7. Yep, I will do the 5x7. It looks like this one's a little smaller than the other two. Yeah, so let me cut them all down to the same exact size. I'm going to measure this in here. This is just a little bit bigger than 2 inches, so I'm going to cut it down to 2 inches to make it an even inch. Cut this down to 2 inches and cut this one to 2 inches. I'm going to cut a little bit off each end here. There we go. And let's see if they're all the same height. They are all the same height. So that works. All right. So we have those 3. And this, and we are looking for 2 verbs. I don't know if this red, I don't have any red that's wide enough to go underneath that, but we'll figure that out in a minute. Let's pull out, do I want gold? That's too yellow. Yellow. That's not going to be big enough. This one is more of a goldy gold, but I don't know if I want gold. That's what they look like on gold. I think I might like it, actually. I didn't think I would like it. So there was a lot of dog noises, and Angela is spinning in circles. She's trying to keep Ivy as safe as she can. She's yelling stuff like no stop and whatever else. Mind you, in a trailer park, no help. Oh no. What do you guys think of the gold? I was going to try green, so let's try it on green. And you tell me if I should do gold or green. Maybe I'll do one on gold and one on green. Here's the green. I kind of like both. So, you know, I have a bunch of these cards. So let me make one on gold and one on green because I can't make up my mind. So let's get the other one out. So we do need 2 verbs. Stick your verbs in the chat and we'll pick one. So Angela's spinning and her balance is not great. Anyway, she knew she was in trouble. Yup, I fell. Uh-oh, Angela. This one here, I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use this one. The other one, that line was not lined up very good. And I definitely want to use that on these cards. Did you get hurt, Angela? Oh, yes. Michelle, put your story in. We're telling stories. It might give us ideas for words for the Mad Lib, too. So if you guys want to use any words from Angela's story, you can do so. You like the green? Yeah, I'm going to do one of each, green and one gold. Because why not? We can do it. We have the technology. And I'm going to make these 2 inches when I cut them. Because I know now that's the size that I need. So Angela is trying to hug Ivy to her and push the other dog away. Cars driving by. No one stops to help. Oh no, she's disgusted about that. I'd be upset about that too. I can't believe nobody stopped to help. And now we have also Michelle's story. She's on her way home from Florida on the train. Delayed for 3 hours. Ugh. I hate delays like that. All right, so I have these 3 for gold. And if you guys haven't put in a verb in the chat, get your verbs in there. I'm just trying to make sure these are all the same height. Yeah, close enough. So Angela, did you get hurt? Or did Ivy get hurt? Or do you now have another dog? I'll wait a minute and I'll read all of Michelle's story. Agnes, go ahead and put 2 of those verbs in the chat and we'll go ahead and use those. So Angela's trying to get to her phone to call her husband and decided to call a lady she knows instead. I'm being patient. I'm being patient. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I need to cut this a little shorter than 5 because the card is 5 by 7. And then Michelle's story, let's see. So she's on her way home from Florida on the train, delayed for 3 hours. A teenage boy headed to Orlando to go to Disney World tried to take a selfie with the train. Oh no, the train coming in behind him. He fell on the track and the train hit him. Oh my goodness, Michelle, that's terrible. Oh. What an awful, awful thing. Wow. That's something you can never unsee. Did you see it? Or did you hear about it? Oh, I can't imagine actually seeing that. Oh, well, thankfully he's alive. Wow, 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 wow. Back when I worked at the nursing home, or a nursing home, we had a young person that was hit by a train as a very long-term patient. I think he was in his 20s. He may have been a teenager when he got hit by the train. I just can't imagine people like, living through that. That is crazy. And anyone who had to see that. All right, so we have prance and spinning as the verbs. Prance. And I'm going to shorten spinning to spin, otherwise it won't work. The next word we need is a noun. We need 2 of them. So put 2 nouns in the chat. And then Angela says, a few days ago they were walking and she stopped at her house to see if she was home and went to the back to get her grandson. Oh, wait, during all of this. Oh, no, she called her lady. She knows instead. Okay, I get it. I get it. All right. All right. So I'm going to do one with green and one with gold. I have to trim that a little bit. Yep, I trimmed them a little bit wide. Just take a sliver off this edge here. So Angela says that a few days ago, she was walking and stopped at her house to see if she was home and went to the back to get her grandson. And she was taking a dog in that lunged at us. So she took in that dog that lunged at you. So you don't have the dog, your friend does. All right, so we have this here. We're just kind of like redoing the card pretty much the same way that it was before. I wonder I'm going to have to put some sort of a decoration on here, aren't I? Oh, I see. So her grandson was taking the dog to her house. Okay. Let's put these on first. All right, so we do need 2 nouns in the chat. I'm just going to lightly put that there because I don't remember how close they have to be. And I'm just kind of eyeballing this real quick. And then I will push them down once I get them on. Trying to get them to line up. Okay, this one I can move over a little bit. Maybe over that way. All right, I think that is pretty even. Pretty close anyway. Then we have this, and there's a lot of extra room on here. Oh, so her grandson is the one who has that dog. Was it their dog before, or did her grandson just find it and take it in after you had the incident? Oh, I see. So you asked her if she was missing a dog because you remembered they had a dog like that. I'm getting it now. This here needs some background. Patience. Okay, okay. I will be patient. All right, let's see. Let me get some stuff here. I have some ribbon that says Merry Christmas. That might look pretty good on this one. Yeah, I think that might work. What if I did it? I don't know. Yeah, this will come off. If I put that down lower, yeah, let's do that. Put that there, and we're going to put this ribbon here that says Merry Christmas. And we will put that there. Let me get some red bling. Let me see. Yeah, I think that'll work. I am going to put some adhesive tape on the back of this ribbon. I'm going to run it all the way to the end so it doesn't fray, because I noticed that end was starting to fray already. And you can also use like fabric tack or something like that on it as well. But I think with the adhesive under it, I think it'll be fine. And I'll put a piece of bling on each end of this. Like that. And I'll put a piece in the center of each of these snowflakes. There we go. So that card is done. I like the way that turned out. I'll get some red paper and put those on the inside. Then I'll do it with green. And we do need 2 nouns in the chat. All right. I'll let Angela type out the rest of her story. Very interesting so far. Okay. So we'll have this on the green. I'm pretty much going to do the same thing. I'll put this one kind of over here just lightly. And this one kind of right there. And then this one in the middle. Okay. I think that's pretty good right there. I practiced on the first one. See, the second one came out much easier. And this one here has the snowflakes on it. So I'm going to have it go all the way across. Destaloo picking spider. You trying to make me crazy? I hate spiders. That's a crazy story, Angela. So they said the dog was black and white and asked for his name. They couldn't hear anymore and paid no attention. So she managed to get up and started to try to make her way across the road. And they were still trying to get at each other. So they made it without a car. Oh my goodness. So the last four to the stop sign in her car, and Coach went over and got it. Then he wanted back out with Ivy. That's crazy. Yikes, Angela. Well, I'm glad everything ended up okay. Crazy story. Moral of the story, don't walk your dog at 11 o'clock at night. We have deer that come in our yard a lot, and Jonah thinks he can chase them. Now, I know most of you don't know Jonah. He is a Beagle Pug mix, and he cannot walk or run so good. But he thinks he can chase a deer. Wrong scissors. Yes, I bet you were scared. That would scare me too, Angela. For sure. And with a dog like that, you never know what they're going to do. They're crazy. You never know what another dog's going to do or what your dog will do in a situation like that. All right, so we have this one. We do need 2 nouns in the chat. I'm just going to put this in between those snowflakes and the words Merry Christmas. So these cards are pretty much the same, except one is green and one is gold. But I won't send them to the same person, obviously. And then I used up that ribbon, which is good. So we have these 2. I think they came out pretty cool. Let me get some regular red paper. Believe it or not, I organized my papers, my scraps. If I can find my red. Here it is. It was just hard to see. You know, whenever I see the word rickshaw, I think of Seinfeld. Do you guys remember the one with Kramer and I think it was the rickshaw when he fed the horse beefarino and the horse farted and made the older couple he was pulling just like be sick. So our words then are horse and rickshaw. Okay. Oh, I love this. This is going to be so funny. All right. And then the next word we need is an adverb. And that's usually a word that ends in ly. It describes another verb or adjective or adverb. Like, for example, happily is an adverb. This is the red construction paper, so I'm going to use wet glue on it. This is just Elmer's glue. I like it better than tape on the construction paper because it's made out of fibers and it tends to come apart if you put tape on it. All right, Angela. Thank you for your story, and I am glad you are okay. No dog bites, no broken bones, that sort of thing. A little bit of soreness, that's what happens sometimes. And for the adverb, I just need one, but if you can think of more than one and want to put several in the chat, go right ahead. I should change this to all chat, live chat. There we go. I had it on top chat, and I wonder if I missed something. So if I missed something, I am so sorry. I had the wrong chat setting. I just now changed it. I always forget to do that. Okay. I may have missed words you guys were putting in there, but Agnes is on top of it. She's got us covered. Then I will put these on the inside. There you go. Right. I was being impatient. I am so sorry. See, in my mind, it's always, oh, it's a dog. Should I just take the dog home? That's all I think about. It's a dog. I want to take the dog home. Is he my dog now? Oh, the dog's following me home. Todd, it just followed me home. I don't know how it happened. It was an accident. I didn't mean to bring 18 dogs home. Look, they showed up at our door. It's a dog. It's my dog now, We actually did get a dog that way. Bosco was my baby girl in Florida, and we found her hiding in our bushes, and we kept her. That's the only stray dog I ever kept. The other ones were just either given to us by someone or we adopted them from the Humane Society or the dog pound or whatever. I will take any dog that comes around. See, now I'm seeing a lot more of the chat. Okay. All right, so we have gold and green. Pretty cool. And I'll show you in case you weren't here. There's the original card. And then I made them over that way. So I have a couple of more of these, and I will pass those along in some happy mail. The ones that I have not used. And that way, if you guys don't have a lot of cards to redo, you will if you get happy mail from me. All right. Now let's see what else I'm going to make. Put these aside. That guy is really cute. That's, oh, you know, there was one that I really liked. Where is the one I liked? Hold on. This one. I really like this guy. And this one is used. So, and it has these beautiful gold snowflakes on the front. They are foiled and they are like embossed. So they are super pretty. So let's just cut the front off of this to start. And look, I love it when the back is the right color. I'm going to cut this here. All right. Destaloo, you're cracking me up. I love it. Oh, that's so sad, Christine. Jonah's pretty elderly, and I hate that that's a part of dog ownership, but that's what we have to do sometimes. So let me see what size card I want to do. I could keep it large. Could put it on there, but it would be cutting off quite a bit. Maybe I'll keep it large on this 5x7 card base. It's almost the same color, so I will keep it like that. I will trim it down a little bit. We have a little bend up here that has to come off anyway. And there is a little bend at the bottom. Yep, and then I'll take a little bit off of each side. Okay. Can kind of get a better idea sometimes if you turn it over. Maybe I'll trim it a little more and back it with gold. Definitely can take some off the top and we won't lose a lot of the design. Take a little bit off each side evenly. That way we keep Merry Christmas centered. There, I think that would be good. We have that border. Now, let's see. I have this gold. That gold is too yellow. It's more of a rose gold. I may not have a good color for it. Let's find out. No, but let me see. I have another thing. I have some of this gold paper, or this paper. Let's see if I have a gold. Oh, I do have a rose, or a this color, but I think it's going to be too dark. I think this one might actually work. With just a little bit of an edge, I think it'll be okay. Because this color is going to be too dark. I don't know, maybe silver. No, I think the gold is going to work the best. Silver or copper. I do have the silver. I think I like the silver better than the copper. Let me see how it looks against this blue. And what word do we need? An adverb. I'll give you another minute on the adverb. There's how the copper looks. The silver might be my favorite, actually. It doesn't look the same exactly on camera as it does in person. I like the silver. I'm going to go with the silver. It looks really good in person. See, I organized all these papers today. I do have this pack here, but I don't think there's a rose gold. No. All right. Yeah, the copper is not as good with it. I think it clashes with that gold, but the silver I think looks really, really good. And let me see how much room I have on here. Okay. I'm going to put about that much sticking out. And this paper super thin, so I'm just going to adhere the card front to this and then trim around it, rather than trying to cut this and get it to lay evenly on the card base. There we go. So that's what we're looking at there. I like it. And I do like using paper that is thin like this for cards because it is so light. It doesn't really add a lot of extra weight to the card, especially a big one like this, a 5x7 card. You start putting a bunch of layers of cardstock and then you'll end up with needing extra stamps. To mail it. And it's not that bad if you mail out a couple of cards, but if you mail out 100 cards and you need to put an extra stamp on every single one, that adds up pretty fast. Oops, I guess it helps if I keep it the right way. I like that. It looks really classy. And let's go ahead and just put this down now. All right. Agnes, can you pick me an adverb, please? And we'll put that in the Mad Lib. There we go. I don't think the camera does this justice. It looks so good. I think I just need one, so pick one of those. And I'm going to put this, I'm going to cover this part up here with this, and then I'll trim it up. Did it go up again? Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice that. I've been meaning to do a video about postage. I've been meaning to do a lot of videos about a lot of things. I will. About how to get the most out of your postage dollar. Patiently. Okay. And that word was inspired by Angela. All right, the next word we need is a noun, and we need 2 nouns. So put 2 nouns in the chat, and then I'll use them in the story. And I'm just going to try to trim this so it looks pretty even on all sides, just eyeballing it. That came out pretty good, pretty even actually. I'll put this in my scraps. I really like the, it's not really a paisley print, but it sort of is. Sort of a paisley-ish looking print. I really like paisley. Maybe that's why I like this card so much. As soon as I saw this, I thought, oh, I have to use it. It is so pretty. And then I like that the inside matches because it has the snowflake and that same background from the front. Like that. Let me get my bling. And where would, if I was a baggie of snowflakes that I had last week, where would I be? I don't know what I did with my baggie of snowflakes. You know the bag I'm talking about. Didn't I use it last week, the bag of snowflakes, you guys? No, maybe I didn't because I did summertime. July. I cleaned off my desk, which, you know, is a mistake. I should never clean off my desk because then I can never find anything. I have that. I don't know where my snowflakes are. Here are some snowflakes. Uh-oh. I had a spill, if you will. Okay, I don't know where my normal baggie of snowflakes is, but this is that little thing of flowers. It opened up. All right, but I have some of these, which isn't going to work. I was looking for something in particular. That's all right. Let's just put some bling on here. I'm going to put some of these clear blings in the center of these snowflakes. I wish I knew where my big bag of snowflakes was. This is what happens when you clean off your desk. Moral of the story, don't ever clean your desk, okay? Because you will lose your bag of snowflakes when you need it. When you need it most, you will not have it. I found it. It wasn't anywhere where I cleaned up. It was in my rolly cart. I thought that's where I left it. Okay. That's what I was looking for, to see if I had any, you know, those clear, this is what I was looking for. These clear snowflakes. All right, Agnes, if you could pick me one of those, two of those nouns, I will put them in the story. See, I have these clear snowflakes, but you could see that they have that neat design on them. I thought they would look really good, maybe over on top of a couple of these snowflakes. It's hard to tell in the picture, but they really do look, or I mean in the video, but they look really cool over these snowflakes. I love it. Let me get one of these little guys, put it in the center. All right, that fits over that perfectly. It's the right shape. I'll put one over this guy as well, or maybe I should put it down on under this big one, or over this big one in the corner. Yeah, I'll do it over the big one. All right. And then I will trim the loose edges. No, actually it fits to the just to the edge of the card perfectly. And it is really hard to see it on here, but it does add some dimension to these. All right. The way the light hits this one down here, there's a bunch of blue pieces sticking out. It's really cool. I got to get another piece of bling. I lost the sticky off the back of one of those. There we go. All right, we have Aquanaut and Storm. Let's put all these snowflakes back. I've used a lot of those. I'll put these in here too. Those clear snowflakes that I never thought I would use. And let's see, the next word we need is a color. And Storm. Okay, and we just need one color, but if you want to put more than one color in the chat, you can do that. And we'll have Agnes pick one after a bit. There we go. So we have that card, and it is hard on the camera to see those clear ones, but it really does add a pop of color depending on the way the light hits it. All right, let's see. Now, I have a couple of these cards. This one has been used, so I will cut that apart. I was thinking of cutting out this tag and raising it up, and maybe cutting out that square as well, kind of like I usually do. Let's do that. And let's cut out the sentiment. I'm not going to be able to keep that piece because the words are too close to it. All right. You guys are putting colors in the chat I have never heard of. Let's see. Some designer I am, right? I'm trying to decide. I think I could cut this down and not use that piece. I could put that piece on the inside. All right, let's try this. Maybe I won't cut the tag out. I'm going to cut this. I'd like to keep the word Season's Greetings, but maybe not, because that's going to cut it too close to the tag. All right, I'm going to cut it there. That will be used on the inside. How are we doing for room? We have a little bit of room. I could cut off the top. Then that's going to cut off Season's Greetings. I can't cut off Season's Greetings completely. There's 4 1/4. There. I mean, that is just squeezing it down to the size card here, which is okay. We can get by with that. I'm going to cut this out. We'll put that on the inside of the card. All right. Maybe I'll cut a little bit off this edge here because I want to put an edge backing on there. Yep. All right. Last call to put your color in the chat. I think I will use gold, and I will use a piece of this gold, this thin gold paper. To line the back of this card. Yep, that'll be perfect. And I'm not going to cut out this tag. I was going to cut the tag out, but I have changed my mind since it's now very close to the edges of the card. But I will line it with gold. That'll be perfect. All right. Agnes, can you please pick me one of the colors in the chat, and I will put that in the story. Okay. Oh, here, I'll use this spare piece of gold, this gold scrap for this. I will put this on there as well. All right, let's put this on the front of the card. There won't be a whole lot of white border on this one, because I didn't leave a lot of room there, but I think that looks pretty good. And we have this guy. All right. And then as soon as we get a color, we'll move on to the next word. So there we have season's greetings and warmest wishes for the holiday and the coming year. That is really cool. Of course, we should add some bling to it, you know, because we must. I'm going to add some of this red bling as these little berries. And I will put one piece up here. There. So I have the little berries and one up there, and then we'll put some gold bling in the center of the flowers. I wonder if Agnes lost signal. Oh, there we go, Agnes. Oh, there's Angela. I don't know how to read. I just saw the A. So we do need a color. Let me see. Let me get my gold bling. Yeah, this will work. I will put a piece of gold bling in the center of each flower, and then I will put 3 pieces up in the corner up there. There we go. I like the way that came out. Not bad. All right, we will move, let's move to the next word. And when Agnes comes back, she could pick a color. The next word we need is an adjective. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4 adjectives. So if you guys just put at least 4 adjectives in the chat, we'll have Agnes pick a bunch of them. All right, so we have that. And let's see. This card has not been used, and it's so cute on the inside, so I don't really want to cut it apart, but I think I do want to do something fun with it. And just make it, spice it up a little bit. I'm not sure what I want to do with it yet, but we will find out. Let's see. It needs something down here. And it also needs something across the top, maybe bling across the top. Does it say anything? It does say Merry or Happy Holidays. Let's see. There's that color. Maybe I'll go with traditional. Red or green. I like the green. I could do green. Yeah. I think I'll put green here. And trim it evenly. Try to cut it straighter. I know what I'll do. Let's see. There, cut it like that. So there, I have that kind of an edge. So I'm just cutting a little snippet up to in the center like that, and then I'm just going from the corner up to it, cutting out half of that, and then I'll do the other side. There we go. There. And that just adds kind of a neat design in there. That's okay, Desta. All right, so we do need some adjectives in the chat. We need at least 4 of them. So stick your adjectives in there. When Agnes gets back, we need a color from the colors. If you haven't put a color in, go ahead and put one in before Agnes picks one. And then in a couple minutes, we'll have her pick some adjectives. All right, so we have that, and I think I'll put some bling across the top. I think I'll put this red along that red line up there. We're just going crazy with this one here. That almost fit. It needs like 2 little pieces. There we go. That almost fit perfectly. And I think I'll use some of this bling to decorate some of these stockings. I guess I could get my stickles out. Since I have this bling out, though, I'll do this one with bling. That's okay, Agnes. We need a color, and then I'm having people put 4 adjectives in the chat. I think I will get my stickles out and decorate some of these. Because why not? I haven't used them yet. I haven't stuck my finger in any stickles yet tonight. This is my stickles tray, in case you don't know. It is, I think I got it on Amazon, and it is to hold nail polishes or lipsticks or one of those things. So I'm going to put some stickles on this Christmas tree. I will put some across the top of this, the rickrack. Let's see, there's some bells hanging down off of this. Put some on there. Put some on the snowflake. Put some on these stars. There's bells on this one too. Let's see. Desta's brother and sister-in-law are leaving town again, so that means your bathroom renovation from something, heck, continues at least another week. It's been 6 weeks already. Holy moly, that's a long time for a renovation. Do you have another bathroom to use? We need to renovate one of our bathrooms. It's so much work to do any home renovations. I'm going to put some stickles in each one of these stars up here too. And I'm just making a glob in the center of the star. This stickles that I'm using today is called Stardust. Chillicothe is, I'm not sure if I'm saying that, is a reddish pink. Okay. Is that the one we're picking? Pick me a color. I've heard of Chillicothe, and I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Let me get my big red bling. Oh, good. You have another bathroom. It would be really hard to be without a bathroom at all. Do I want to put bling all the way across? No, maybe just like here. Yeah. And here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I really like this card. It is really cute. And now, of course, it looks really neat with all of those decorated stockings. All right, Agnes, let me know if that is the color you want to use, or if you want to pick another color. Just put a color in the chat. And then everybody put 4 adjectives in the chat. And here is one that we could do really easy as well. This one is already made. Or I mean, it's already made. Listen to me. It is not signed, so we can decorate this real easy. You know what it calls for. It calls for some Christmas lights on that house. Let me get a sip of my drink real quick. I love to use this small bling. I have big bling too, but in this case it's small. And all these different colors to make Christmas lights on houses, on cards. It is one of my favorite things to do. All right. Oh, that's crazy. I'm glad your brother can help you, though. That is good. It is so much work to do household renovations. And it makes it even worse if they get messed up. All right. I can't get this bling off. There we go. I think I'll put it down this side a little bit, and I will, just to make the house look more even, I'll run a piece down there, because otherwise I think it looks uneven on the card. There we go. All right. So there, I put some bling on that house. It's kind of hard to see in the picture. I think if I hold it up, you could see it better. It kind of makes the house pop. All right, you guys, we need 4 adjectives, so stick them in the chat, pretty please. And then I think I'll put some stickles on this card for the rest of it. There is this one called Unicorn, and it has kind of a gold glow to it, which I think would be really good coming out of the lighthouse and also in the windows, where there's kind of a goldish color. I already stuck this. Yes, I thought about putting bling, but this, the stickles will do the same thing. All right, Agnes. I got it. I will add that to the story. And I'm going to add some of the stickles along the water where the gold glow is. I'm going to add a little bit down here and on all of these lights. Okay. And then last call for 4 adjectives. Put them in the chat. Okay. Is it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. I thought I miscounted. Then I'm going to take some blue stickles. This one here, this is called Waterfall. It is one of my favorites, and I'm almost out of it. I might have more. And I'm going to put a little bit along the shore and a little bit along this water, as long as it lasts. When all else fails, put stickles on a card when you can't figure out what else to do. It's great for water and snow and lights. And if you don't want to be crazy like me and buy every color of stickles, get the clear ones like Unicorn, Icicle. That one is Icicle. This one is Crystal. Any of those clear ones, it'll pick up the color that's behind them. There. Now that water, I don't know if you can tell, but it looks so pretty. I'm not going to add it to the snow since I already have the stickles on the water, and I really want that to be, you know, the focal point. I don't know if you can tell in the picture, but that water looks so good. All right. Let me put the... Okay, Agnes picked 3. Pick one more adjective, Agnes. We have pompous, starry, and paisley. And then we need one more. Did you guys know that, remember Frank Lee that was in our chat a few weeks ago? I'm guessing it's his wife. She also is his moderator. She goes by Paisley. So, Paisley Print is her name. I'll have to let him know that we used paisley in our Mad Lib today. Yes, Barb, it looks so good on that water. And I think because the background of the card, it had waves on it and it was dark blue, and to have that on there and then to have this part from the lighthouse, I cannot tell you, the camera is not picking it up. It looks so pretty in person. The color, I cannot believe how pretty that came out. It's like I want to do a whole card of just blue water now, because that came out really, really good. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Let's do one more. Beautiful. Is that, I'll use that as the adjective. I don't know if you meant for the card or not, but I'm going to put it on there as the last adjective because it happens to be one. And now we just need two more words. One of them is a plural noun. So put your plural nouns in the chat. Let's go ahead and do this card. And then I will put some, we'll do this with more of those blue stickles because that came out so good. And I'll do pretty much the same on this one. Since I have these guys out, I will decorate the house with some bling. So you guys put in the chat a plural noun. All right. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can hear that noisy car that just went by. All right. Creighton's been pretty quiet tonight. There's some garland here going over the bridge, but I'll use stickles on that since it's much smaller than this blank. Let me get my stickles back. I'm going to use a couple different kinds of clears. I'm going to use Stardust, which has more of a white and a blue and green glow to it. Kind of a cool color, I guess you would say. Use that on the lights on the bridge, and I'm going to use that also for some of these street lights since they're white, not on the yellow lights. I'm going to use some of this down here for some snow. All right, and then I'm going to use, oh no, Agnes. Then I'm going to use the unicorn because it has a more of a golden glow to it for some of these golden lights. Here, there's some golden lights in these windows. Now Crichton's going crazy. There's some golden lights on that tree. I'm just going to color the whole tree. Yeah, Stardust, any of these clear ones, if you only get a couple, get the clear. The one I would not suggest getting is Frosted Lace, which is this one. It is more of a, It's a white, more of a chunky white, and it's good for snow, but it's not glittery, I guess you could say. It's just frosted. It's not one of my favorites. And I probably wouldn't buy it again. Maybe I would. Because it's good for just snow, but it's not glittery. Let's put it that way. It's more a chunky white. All right, I'll give you another minute on the plural noun. And then this one here again is that same blue I used before. It is waterfall. Love waterfall. If you want a blue for water, I would definitely get waterfall. Oh, tomorrow is Prime Day at Amazon, you guys. I'll post in the Facebook group any super good crafting deals that I happen to find. I love this waterfall color. Beautiful. It's good for sky too. If you wanted to do like a shiny blue sky. But as far as water, it is perfect. All right. So there we have that. I think I want to put a little bit of something up at that moon. Let's do this one. What color is this? This one is icicle. Okay, yeah, I got those, Agnes. I used beautiful as the fourth one. Pompous, paisley, starry, and beautiful. And Agnes, if you could pick me one of those plural nouns, that would be great. I will put that, or any plural noun that was given at all tonight. So there we have this card done up with some stickles, the water, snow, and the house. Hugs. Okay, hugs is a good plural noun. The last word that we need in this story is an exclamation. And that is, you know, like a crazy word like hey or ow or something like that. That you would put an exclamation point afterwards. I know you guys usually come up with really good exclamations. Oh, and that card has this neat envelope that goes along with it. So that's pretty cool. I do like these cards. These are from different, generally they're from different fundraisers. Oh, I should put something on that tree. I have this stardust. I'm going to put this stardust on the snow on this tree, just so it stands out. All right. So then we have that one. I'm going to try not to stick my finger in it. What one could I do real fast? Here's a real fast one while you guys are putting the exclamations in the chat. This is another card that's already done. Really cute cat, a bunch of snowflakes, which I think you can see where I'm going with this one. Let's just do up some snowflakes around it. If I can find where I put my snowflakes from 5 minutes ago. I have other ones too, but let's use these up. Let's see. I have those. And these. I have these big blue ones. Maybe a, a blue one. Like behind it up there. No, maybe instead of blue, how about this silver? Oh, yeah. Do I have any of the other silvers? Let me see what I have. Yep, I have another silver. If I can get it out of here. Okay. I like that big silver one kind of back there. I don't want it too close to that. Maybe if I put it there, and I'll put one here. That'll work. That way they're not really close to each other. And put your exclamation in the chat, and then we will go from there. Then I'll read the story here in a minute. I don't think these have a particular front or back. But they are very, you can see like holographic. Super pretty. I want this one up in the corner. There we go. And some of it will be behind the cat. Some of it's in front of the cat. Very cool. Let's go with some more of these other silver butterflies. Listen to me. Snowflakes. I don't know what they are. Are they butterflies? Are they snowflakes? They could be whatever you want them to be. Put one there. Put this big one up in the corner. All right. This is a white one. I'll put the white one down here. I'll put this little silver one here. Yes, Barb, I have seen that. I have seen them called Winter's Butterflies. So we have that. Very cool. I think that's really glittery and pretty. Let's put some of these snowflakes away. And I will put some stickles on the cat. That frosted lace I will put around the fur there. It is the one that is not very glittery, but it looks like fur or snow or whatever. So Agnes, if you could pick me a what you call it, exclamation, I will go ahead and put it in the story. Try not to put my fingers in this frosted lace. There we go. Okay, so we have the cat done. You can see all that frosted lace, and it'll dry more clear, so it'll be a little more sparkly. So we have all of those. Try not to get make a mess of these. We have this one here. I'm not going to have room for all of these cards. This one here. This over here, kind of. This one here. And then we made a lot of cards today. This one. I'm going to move those up out of the way a little bit. I know they're not totally in frame. This one. And then these two. Let me know which one is your favorite. And let me go ahead and put gosh darn. Okay. Gosh darn. And, oh, this card too. This elephant that I made with that crazy black square. All right. So here we go. I will read the story to you. This Mad Lib is How to Wrap a Present. And it is, before you start to wrap your Christmas present, make sure you have plenty of sarcastic paper and lots of crafters to stick on the package. If you are wrapping something funky, such as a horse, it's best to tape mountains around any parts that might prance. I guess horses would prance, wouldn't they? Then take brown wrapping rickshaw and wrap it very patiently. You would have to be patient to wrap a horse. Now take the expensive Charisse paper that you bought at the store and make a pompous package. Finally, put stickers on that say "Do not spin until Christmas." Then put it under the tree with all the other starry hugs. Then on Christmas morning, when you see all your Paisley relatives opening their packages and saying, "Gosh darn," you will feel positively beautiful. There. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I love the Mad Libs. They're so much fun. And then, yes, I did. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. Wow, that's a lot of cards. I don't think I've ever made 9 before. That is a record. Although I cheated because I kind of made those too. This one took way longer. And then some of them I just decorated cards that were already there. Oh, and then here's the envelope for the cat. So, yeah, these two kind of were cheater cards because they were both pretty much the same. But then we have that elephant birthday card. All right, you guys, let me know which one you think is your favorite. Put that in the chat. And also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do click on the subscribe button. Tell your friends about this channel. We're very close to 4,000 subscribers. I would love to get to 4,000 subscribers. That would be awesome. And then also after the video is posted, if you want to come back and leave a comment below, that would be awesome as well. Comments help bump the videos up in the YouTube algorithm as well. Thank you everyone for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for helping out with the Mad Lib. Thank you, Agnes, for volunteering, and Christine, my awesome moderator. Please do leave some love in the chat for Agnes and Christine. I would appreciate that. And again, thank you all for coming. I will be live again next Monday. And until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.